It's Pink Night at the Reno Rodeo.
Welcome back, Facebook Live. I'm here, Eva Werschke.
And I'm Tom Cates. Good to see you.
And we're here, we're your co-hosts, live
Yes.
at 5, Reno Rodeo. Just to get this started, like and comment on this post. We have a really cool pink.
Yes, Pink Night tonight, and this is going to be the giveaway, so like and post and
Like and comment.
you get your chance.
Absolutely. We've had winners every night. And we also are doing something special, like and comment. And we have 2 tickets for tomorrow.
Ooh.
And tomorrow night is sold out. Tomorrow night's been
Gold.
sold out for a long time.
Remember Willy Wonka's golden ticket? This is
Exactly.
exactly
Yeah,
like it.
there are 2 golden tickets that we do have. So, Tom, tonight is Tough Enough to Wear Pink
Tough
night.
enough to wear pink. The rodeo world is very supportive of breast cancer awareness, and I know a lot of our money, I think from 50-50 tonight, will all go
Will go.
to Moms on the Run, and to support that cause.
So wear your pink. We're all wearing the pink.
Yes.
Real men wear pink. We all have a lot of pink on. Wear your pink. It's Tough Enough to Wear Pink night. We have a special story coming up with our American flag.
Yes, Shannon Bohat.
Shannon Bohat. She is our American. She's running the American flag this year. Really special story. Relates to the Tough Enough to Wear Pink movement. Also, so 50-50, they surpassed 100,000 over the year.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah,
every night is just, and it's tonight, Friday night, tomorrow, Saturday night. I bet it's go sky high.
Yes, I know last year they reached over the whole 10 days about 60,000.
Right.
And Thursday night reached over 100. Super cool.
Yes.
Yes.
Chance to win some money.
Yeah, and I know, so I guess 50-50, they'll be wearing pink, but look for the people in pink.
They've been wearing pink all week.
Yeah. Stay tuned really quick here. Last night was great.
Good night. We're going to have some recaps for that. So
Stay tuned really quick. We'll be right here with some recaps from last night. Welcome back, Facebook Live. Tom and I are still here in the studio with 2 special guests, Aaron and Chris. Now they look a little different right now than you've seen them in the arena.
Yeah.
More casual today.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's cold out. Need a sweater.
Right. They're part of our bullfighters only. It's an event that we've added to Reno Rodeo. After the performance, they get out in the arena and will actually fight a Mexican fighting bull. And if you want to come and see some really cool action, that's what you want to do.
Yes. So tonight is your last night of doing this, and you guys are after the bulls.
Yeah.
So the last event, make sure you stay throughout the evening tonight, even if you're cold, bring a jacket.
Yeah.
Can you guys tell a little bit about what you do?
Oh, well, it's 40 seconds and then an optional 20 after the first whistle. And half your scores how mean the bull is, half scores how good you fight him, how good you maneuver around him, jumping over him, how close you can stay with him, and keeping him engaged.
Pretty much the more danger you are, the better the fight.
Yeah.
And do you guys feel that way?
Oh yeah, I got nerves. We got nerves going right now. You know, all day you wake up in the morning and you're just like, I got to fight one today.
Yeah.
So you're in the finals.
Yeah,
Good.
me and Chris
Both
are
of
up
you.
today.
All
Yeah.
right.
Are you partnered? Or no, there's not
Who's the
partners.
third one?
Oh my gosh, I was not.
Third until we end him.
All right.
Yeah, he was out last night.
Yeah, he was out last night.
Wednesday. Yeah.
So one is a world champion, one is a Reno champion.
Yep.
You were Reno champion here last year,
Yep. Last year and the year before.
And the
Very
year before.
cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
and you were a world champion.
No, this is actually my first year on tour.
Oh.
I'm sitting first in the world right now.
Sitting first world. Correct.
but-
Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks. But I mean tonight.
So
it comes
you
down to-
gotta beat him tonight.
Yeah.
If he wins tonight, if he wins tonight, I'm out.
Oh.
Well, I'm not out, but like
Yeah.
I'm not first no more.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good round. It's
So-
gonna be some good bulls.
How many events do you guys do?
Oh, we got over probably 50 events this year. I'd say.
Is that right? I know.
Yeah.
Salinas, that's a big one. I always go and watch that one.
Salinas is good, a big one. We got another standalone we're going to do tomorrow. We got a fight and just get on the plane right after. So it's
Tonight?
gonna be,
Yeah.
yeah. It's
Oh
gonna
my
be pretty
gosh.
rushed.
So we'll be skipping the autograph signing, unfortunately.
Oh shoot! Well, tune into Facebook Live and
Yeah,
get
sure.
a chance to see you. So, how did you guys get into this event?
I grew up rodeo, just like any
Okay.
other event, and for some reason I was always attracted to the bullfighting part of it. I never had much interest in riding them.
Yeah. Okay. And what about you?
Kind of rodeoed a little bit, rode broncs for a while, and then just took up bullfighting one day and kind of just
Got hooked.
stuck. Yeah, literally. Yeah, literally got hooked on it, and kind of here I am now. So
Any serious injuries
not
so
yet.
far? Yeah.
Not,
Knock on the wood.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where? What
Knock
about?
on wood, not yet.
Yeah.
Oh, the worst one was probably last year. I severed an artery in my thigh in Sykeston, Missouri. And outside of that, nothing too major. Some bumps and bruises.
Oh, nothing.
Nothing.
Just a little blood loss.
Yeah, if you don't wake up in the morning, you don't feel something. That means
Oh, I'm
You're
sure you
good.
do.
Are you just so you're in the United States, traveling around the country, not the world?
Yeah, not the world yet. We're
Okay.
working on it.
United States
and
and
Canada. Yeah.
And Canada. So there's bullfighters across the world, though.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, very
We
cool.
haven't come from Australia, Canada, Mexico.
I just wondered, the stock they use, is it local when you go, or do they travel with you? Or?
we kind of picked. Well, there's guys, cause there's contractors just like
All
in the
over that-
rodeos, you know.
that-
But
that
the
have
closer
that.
the guys are, we're gonna use those guys.
Yeah,
'cause,
it's
you
sort
know,
of regional. This
Better
guy here,
goals.
Manuel Costa, he's
Yeah.
from California, so
Yeah.
he's not very far.
Okay.
Did he start like you guys started with Manuel?
or-
Yeah.
Yeah, he was actually I think he was one of the first contractors on board with us.
Wow.
So he's kind of been here since the beginning of the bullfighters only.
Very cool. And how many years has the bullfighters only been
It's
an
5
event?
now.
Yeah, I think this is the fifth year.
Fifth year.
Very cool.
So it's just growing.
Yeah, absolutely. So for everyone watching tonight here, we also stream live on Wrangler Network. So if you're not able to come to the rodeo,
Right.
you can watch these guys. So how exactly, what do you need to do to get the score that you want, the highest score?
You gotta be as aggressive as possible with your bull, you know, and then it also comes down to the bull too, like Chris said a little bit ago, you know, you got 50 points goes to you, 50 points goes to the bull. If you don't
Right.
got a good bull, you're not gonna have as good a fight as you want. You know, you can make everything right, but if Chris got a better bull, he'll take it from you, you know.
Yeah.
So it all depends on how
They've
you
been
draw.
good the last few nights, I think.
Yeah, and they try to match the bulls
Yeah.
up, you know, evenly as best possible
Yeah.
because everybody an even chance. But
Right.
yeah, it's definitely a different sport entirely.
Yeah, so even though you guys are competitors, you're friends?
Oh yeah, when I'm sitting on the fence, I'm a fan. I'm not a
Right.
competitor.
Yeah,
I
no,
touch the dirt.
exactly.
So.
Yeah, we want everybody to do good. Like if I go out there and be 80, I want him to be 85. You know what I mean? Like we want everybody to do good. And,
But not tonight because you want to stay winning.
well, yeah, obviously you want to win, but you're not going to be a pouty.
No,
Yeah.
that's
About it.
right.
Very
Pouty about
cool.
it. So-
Well, we're excited to have you
Very excited.
tonight. Will you be wearing pink tonight?
I'll be wearing my purple.
Purple.
Classic purple.
All right.
I'm
Close.
wearing the blue.
Okay, well, close enough. Tonight is Tough Enough to Wear Pink night. There's a few tickets still for sale.
Yeah.
Let's talk about parking really quick.
Parking, oh my gosh. Parking is a disaster down here. Plus it costs $15, but we have free parking up at UNR at Piccoli Field, the baseball park, and a shuttle running every 15 minutes free.
Yes.
It'll drop you right off at the front gate.
Yep, so go park at Piccoli. We have a couple tickets left for tonight, but they're going quick. Like and comment on this post for a chance to win 2 tickets for tomorrow night.
Yep.
We're sold out. It's a big damn deal. You guys,
Yeah.
we're so excited to have you here.
we're pumped
100th
about it.
anniversary
Yes,
of the
we're
Reno
wonderful.
Rodeo.
Heck yeah.
Stay tuned. We'll be here all night, and make sure you stay and watch these guys tonight for the 100th anniversary.
It'll be a show.
Yes.
Thank you. Nice meeting you guys.
Conor Flanagan for Live at 5 with Teresa. Teresa, Navajo Jewelry is your business, right?
That's right.
And you guys are set up on the north side of the arena. Some amazing stuff you have here. Can you tell us a little bit about what you have in these display cases? And I would love to point out something in particular, but there's just so many beautiful articles here. Can you tell us a little bit about what you typically sell around here, what you got here?
Absolutely. So all of our product is all Navajo, Zuni, and Hopi handmade, all from the Southwest in New Mexico and Arizona primarily. It's all natural stones. All of our turquoise is all domestic from here in the U.S. And we feature a lot of wonderful artists, all again Native American artisans in the Southwest, and they are the best silversmiths in the world.
And not to mention it, there's some beautiful necklaces here. And can you tell me, I know one probably is opal right there, but is there a common sort of stone or common material that they usually make these out of?
Yeah, so the traditional stone is turquoise.
Turquoise.
Which isn't what we're looking at right now. Right now we're looking at a lot of, some of them are actually kind of exotic stones, like Larimar right here, that sky blue color comes out of the Dominican Republic. We've got bumblebee jasper, spiny oyster shell, which is this beautiful bright orange color, and purple.
A little something for everyone here.
Yeah.
So it's, obviously they're beautiful necklaces, but this is something that the gentlemen can come down here and accessorize as well, right?
Yes, that's right. This jewelry is very unisex. It's not gender specific. Yeah. So, however, we do have some jewelry that's geared more towards the masculine styles. So yes, we have a nice selection for everyone.
Right, and you have do you have a social media page or a website for the viewers out there that aren't going to be able to make it down here? They just find more information?
Absolutely. So I have a Facebook page. It's called Navajo Jewelry. Just go onto Facebook, type in Navajo Jewelry, it'll pop right up. I also have a full permanent set location in Vancouver, Washington at the Vancouver Mall, and where we feature a lot of beautiful arts, stones, and just very nice store.
We do appreciate you bringing some of it out here, and you'll be here for the remainder of the rodeo, right?
Yes, I will.
If you can find her on the north side of the arena, and hopefully you can hear me right now, but as we said, it's the indoor arena. As soon as you get inside, you want to make it to the north end. She's right about down the middle of the arena, right?
That's right.
Cannot miss her. Well, thank you so much, Teresa, and best of success to you.
All right, thank you.
Conor Flanagan for Live at 5. Sponsored by Arbor Pros, LLC, your local tree experts. A proud sponsor of the Reno Rodeo.
Up here, tree pruning is tricky business. Fortunately for you, there's Arbor Pros. Trimming, maintenance, and removal, we take care of it all. Call or look us up online to schedule your free estimate. Arbor Pros, your local tree experts.
Land in the Sierra is rugged. The terrain is often vast and unpredictable. Good to know the skilled professionals at MAPCA Surveys have got you covered. More than a decade of experience surveying Reno, Tahoe, and beyond. MAPCA Surveys provide innovative and cutting-edge technology to ensure precision analysis. We'll always get the job done on time and under budget. MAPCA Surveys. Let us help you measure the unknown. Find us online at mapcasurveys.com. It's Pink Night at the Reno Rodeo.
Welcome back,
Hi,
Facebook fans.
I'm Mike Luckee.
Welcome back, Facebook fans. I'm Tom
Past president with the Reno
Tonight
Rodeo.
with me is Eva Worski.
I'm here with also a special guest tonight. Thanks for tuning in. We are here with Reno Rosser, he's the boss of this rodeo. He's a big damn deal.
Yep, Reno is the one who kind of makes sure that everything runs smoothly when the show is going on. He's the head of Flying U Rodeo, and we're going to ask him just what he does each day to get us going.
Well, it starts early. We have over 600 head of livestock here at the rodeo that it takes to put on this rodeo. So for our first and foremost responsibility every morning is the welfare of the livestock. Second, it start going through the paperwork and getting everything lined up, the day sheets, the contestants, the turnouts, and then getting the livestock here. All the livestock at the Reno Rodeo isn't actually on site. We have 2 satellite sites that we need just to house all the livestock, and so it's the logistics of getting them all here, getting them pinned up right, and then getting the 100,000 or the 1,000 volunteers all keyed up to make it all happen.
Wished we had 100,000.
Yeah.
Reno, we have calves, we have steers for roping, we have steers for bulldogging, we have bucking horses, we have bulls. How many head do you think total we have here on the grounds?
It's over 1,000. Well, not on the grounds, but
in the
all
rodeo
together,
itself,
there's over
right.
1,000 head of animals that it takes. Yeah.
So you can imagine herding and keeping track of 1,000 head of animals.
And volunteers.
And volunteers. We start early each day with slack, and tell us what happens there.
Well, yeah. So along with the 1,000 volunteers, we actually have 20 full-time and part-time employees here as well that help with a lot of in the arena duties. So getting all that coordinated as well, getting slack over in a efficient manner is always a challenge, but we seem to pull through somehow. But we have a lot of help here. I mean, the Downey brothers. We probably get way too much credit, but it's kind of nice when we come to Reno because we have a little help. There's a subcommittee for the mutton busting. I mean, there's a subcommittee there's a committee for everything. And, the next town I go to, there's just a 5-person committee.
Yeah,
so it's kind of nice.
Well, I know this is my 30th rodeo. Reno's been here the whole time that I have been here. And his dad, Cotton, of course, is a legend in rodeo business. So how many rodeos a year does Flying U do?
We do anywhere between 40 to 50. So
what a lot of people don't know, Reno, is that these cowboys' livelihood depends on the animals. Tell us a little bit about how the points work and how if these animals aren't in tip-top condition, the cowboys won't score well.
Well, I mean, yeah, you don't get hired unless your stock's good. So,
Yeah.
I mean, that's just, but yeah, the livestock here, they're mostly on an alfalfa and oat hay diet and cob. But we're also given supplements. If you go out to these horse pens, we also have supplement tubs. So they're animal athletes, and I think you really have to treat them like that. Most of the livestock at the Reno Rodeo will only perform twice. So that's not asking a lot. And then they go home and they're in a pasture for the next 17 days before they head to the Ute Stampede.
It's work way harder.
not a bad life.
Yeah.
So if I could come back, I want to be a bucking horse.
Yeah, right.
And to perform, they're only out there for 8 seconds. So that and the animals that Reno brings us, I mean, they are beautiful. When you see the mares and the colts running out there in the arena, they're all fat, they're all slick. I mean, the babies are bright, and it's quite a sight. And I know that has been a real crowd pleaser.
It is. It's a lot of work getting them here. It takes 2 semi trucks to get them here, but I think it's pretty much besides our woman bronc rider, that's. If you did the applause meter, that would probably be the biggest deal at the Reno Rodeo. And a lot of other rodeos have tried to copy it, and they do, but not with that many numbers. So it's pretty cool.
Now, for those of you watching, that's the 100th anniversary of the Reno Rodeo, and it seems kind of ironic that your name is Reno, and here you are putting on our rodeo. What's the story behind that?
Well, being a 4th child, I think my dad was running out of names. And I was actually born during the Reno Rodeo, and Cotton was actually here putting on the rodeo, and he was having a few drinks with the the presidents, and somebody called him on the payphone and said, "Hey, you just had a kid." So he went to the airport and sucked on oxygen for about an hour, so he was sober enough to fly home, and yeah,
And here
can't
we
do
have
that now.
the boss
yeah.
of the Reno Rodeo,
You bet.
named Reno.
And I know Reno, we see Reno out here with working the livestock and stuff, but he was actually a pretty good contestant. And also, I think you fought bulls too, didn't you?
Yeah, I fought bulls for 15 years, rode saddle broncs, steer wrestle, and would team rope from time to time, but it was just too hard to compete and then worry about the production at the same time. I'd be backing in the box and the steer wrestling and looking at the buck and shoots instead of paying attention to what I'm doing, making sure the horses are loaded.
Yeah.
So it was just way too tough. I had to pick, and as my dad got older, he needed some more help, and I wanted to take some of the responsibilities, not away from him, but to let him just relax and enjoy the show, which is what he does now.
He does, yeah. And we see your dad at 91 years old in the arena every night. And we're really thankful to have you here on the 100th anniversary. We would not be able to put on our Reno Rodeo without flying you. Every year you're here putting on the show. We're thankful for that. Now, what has this year felt different just because of the 100th anniversary?
Well, that's one of the tough challenges here. Mike, who's a great guy, but he's also a numbers guy. So I wanted to do a lot of cool things for this rodeo, and a lot of cool things have happened to really make it the 100th that it should be. But I begged and pleaded to have women's bronc riding.
Which we do.
And we did.
Yeah.
And I finally got Mike to do it, and God, it's getting all kinds of views on the Wrangler Network, and it's been a real neat year. And I'll tell you the nicest thing. I don't know about you, but I'm not a heat guy, and the weather this week has been. The weather this week has just been wonderful. I mean,
Cold. Bring your jackets.
Bring your jackets, but you're not going to be sweating.
Yeah.
It's comfortable, and the pyro this year has been phenomenal. Probably the best, theatrical effects that we've had ever here at the Reno Rodeo. The arena, the breaking the record in the saddle bronc riding.
Yes, Friday night.
Friday night on the same exact horse that it was set on. So a lot of cool things have happened, and even tonight towards the end of the rodeo, we got some great matchups. So
Absolutely.
Well, what stuck out of my mind too, Reno, is that 93.5-point bull ride in Extreme Bulls. And that night was probably the best bull riding I've seen anywhere. Not just in Reno, but anywhere.
yeah, and even any sanctioned event, whether it was a PBR or PRCA event, the guys came with their riding breeches on that night. And, usually we're drawn back to fill the finals. And I mean, it all started from the beginning. That one guy came out and started riding, and you'll see that happen at events. They all start feeding off each other, and it was the best extreme or any bull ride that we've ever had in this city, and probably one of the best I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Amen. Well, we really appreciate you taking your time coming down here and talking to us. Facebook friends, stay with us. We'll be right back.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Mike Luckee, our past president with the Reno Rodeo, and welcome to the 100th anniversary of the Reno Rodeo. Tonight I got a special guest, somebody different, which is what we're trying to do all year, is kind of bring somebody special in, somebody different, to give the audience a different perspective of what's going on. Right with me, I got John Harrison. He's the clown funny man. And this is his first time in Reno, so I just want to have him tell you about how he likes it here.
Man, I'm having a great time. The hospitality's been second to none. I rode it in town, and whenever they help you get your horses off the trailer, and they're bringing you shavings and helping you get stuff put up, it's pretty good welcoming.
Well, we're really glad to have you. I knew you'd fit here, and I knew you'd have a good time. Why don't you give us a little insight to your... I know you come from a rodeo-oriented family and background, and we'll talk a little bit about that later. But talk about how you got your start.
Well, I saw trick riding at a rodeo when I was about 5 years old, and I knew I kind of wanted to try trick riding and got my first lesson. And then when I turned 18, my mom actually found a set of Roman riding horses in California that belonged to Conor Rosser. So I sold 4 or 5 cows, and my dad gave me a little loan, and we loaded up and headed to California and bought 2 paint horses, came back to Oklahoma and started Roman riding. And got my PRCA card in 1999.
How old were you?
I was 20 years old. 20 years old, and started going to rodeos, and the clown did not show up one day, and I was doing a little comedy act at the time, and they're like, "You're gonna have to clown." And next thing you know, we started clowning.
And the next thing you know, it's a career.
It beat college, I went to college, and I always joke I spent 5 years at junior college and didn't finish. But rodeo, I could tell right quick that rodeo is where I wanted to be.
Yeah. I think the thing that really drew me to rodeo, the sport, is the people. I don't think there's any doubt about that.
Oh, the people in rodeo, you're one huge family, and what's cool about it is when you leave here and you go to the next town, you meet up with those people, and when you come back here, you're going to catch right up where you let off, and it's truly a rodeo family, as they call it, and it's them type people that where if you break down, no matter where you're at in the United States, someone's going to help you.
I find that exactly true, what you just said. Talk to us a little about your background, your relatives and your family and your rodeo heritage.
So this rodeo here is pretty cool for me because it's 100 years, but if you're looking at 50, 60 years ago, my grandfather actually rode here. He was Freckles Brown, a world champion bull rider back in the day. And so that's how I actually got my start in rodeo, is people would stop by his place, the old Quail Dobbs and all these people that I used to get to watch growing up as a kid. They'd stop by and visit him. And so I knew a lot of these rodeo people, Clem McSpadden and all these guys, before I ever went to a rodeo. And so I kind of had my foot in the door, and that's kind of how I got started. And then to be here at the same rodeo and it's really neat to go to those rodeos that are old. That, you know, my grandpa, Burwell, Nebraska, I joke that they still use the same turnback fence that my grandfather rode behind in the day. But it's really cool to be at a rodeo that's truly this much heritage and history behind it.
Now, your grandfather, I might be mistaken, but I think he was in the initial class of the PRC Hall of Fame, wasn't he?
Yes.
Well, that's quite an accomplishment. I guess that's about all we have, unless you have anything you want to add.
I think I'm good. I'm loving the people here, the crowds, the fans come to have a good time, and that makes it a lot easier on me. I love it.
I'll tell you what, if you get a chance to get a ticket, come out. This guy's funny. He's bringing them right to their feet, and things are going great here. Get your tickets. There's very, very few left. Come early. Back to 5.
Welcome back, Facebook Live. Tom and I are back here in the studio with Alex Mangeles.
Oh, come on. That wasn't even close. Mangeles?
Mangeles? Try it again.
Hercules.
That's the worst.
Margulies.
That's the worst. So I've been alive for 30. I've been alive for 30. That might have been the worst butchering of my last name ever. Like, that was awful.
Okay, so Alex.
Channel 4?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, he's
Channel 4, Nevada Sportsnet.
Nevada Sportsnet, right.
Absolutely. So, real quick, like and comment on this post. You have the chance to win
this hat.
This
right
Tough Enough to Wear pink hat.
Tough enough to wear pink.
Reno Rodeo tonight is Tough Enough to Wear Pink night. Wear your pink. I hope you
I
got
did
another
not.
shirt.
I didn't get the memo,
actually
did
very
you?
upset about it. So I thought Pink Night was the night we ride in from the cattle drive.
It is. Well, that's Pink Day.
That's just for the cattle drive, though.
There's a separate cattle drive Pink Night and the dang. I've been stuck editing this story for like the last 2 days. So
tell us about your story. I mean,
it was amazing. So we did for those of you who don't know, we were out there this year, Nevada Sportsnet on the cattle drive. Thanks to our friends over at New West and Coors Banquet Beer, gave us a couple seats and got to go behind the scenes and you know all about the cattle drive. You've done it a bunch of times, and you were there actually 3 years ago when I was out there, but had a chance to go back and you know, kind of dawned on me, I think every cattle drive experience is different.
100%.
And it's really hard to kind of put into words, and you know as well, I mean, you've been out there as a wrangler. You know, how to explain what it's like, but it kind of, to me, elicits like every feeling. It's like both amazing and heart-fulfilling and awful and tiring and it's like great and awful and amazing. It's just like, you can't really put it into words, but super grateful to be out there, and you know, the memories will last a lifetime. It's just such an incredible experience for those who hadn't had a chance to get out there and do it. It's even if you don't have horseback riding experience, but I had almost none. I mean, you can get out there and do it, and it's just something you'll cherish forever.
Did they give you a nice horse?
They did. I had a big old horse. His name was Gumbo.
Gumbo.
He was a big draft horse. He was sturdy.
Yeah.
It was funny. I'd walk out of the pen with him, and everyone would be like, look at the size of that horse.
So, Tom, you probably know better than any of us. Well, the cattle drive, who is it for, and how do you go on it?
How do you go on?
How do you go?
Well,
what is it?
Wait
yeah.
for a few
There's
years.
people.
we're
We've got a
signed up.
waiting list of
I mean,
guests
it's like
that want to
50
go.
deep,
We
right?
take about 55 people.
55
in,
is it? Yeah.
And there's a sign up. There's a 2-year waiting list right now to get on it as a guest. As a Rodeo Association member, you can volunteer, and if you want to put down you want to be on the cattle drive committee. Usually they start out on the ground crew.
Right.
which is a grunt job, doing all the hard work.
But you got to do it, yeah.
Somebody has to do that.
Yeah.
And as you progress up, if you are a horse person, you can get on as a wrangler or as a drover. And
So the cattle drive, it starts in at Winnemucca Ranch Road.
This year's did, yeah.
Yeah,
the Winnemucca Ranch.
Winnemucca Ranch, all the way out. And they 4 days. You start the Sunday prior to Reno Rodeo. And you ride, how many miles?
I want to say they said like 70-ish.
Yeah, about 70-ish.
It's cut down a little
miles,
bit from the previous time I did it, but
Directly, it's probably only 50 miles.
right,
Yeah.
the route you take and stuff. I got to tell you, that Winnemucca Ranch where you start the cattle drive,
Beautiful.
We got to spend 2 nights there. I mean, there are probably a lot of people who have never been out there or even seen what it looks like, but it is stunning how beautiful that valley is, and to be able to spend 2 nights there, it's incredible. But the whole time, I mean, the sunsets, the moonrise. I remember sitting there one night and watching the moonrise come over the mountains in the Palomino Valley and watching it as if it was a sunset. I mean, that was something I'll totally remember.
That's one of the neat things in Nevada. You're close to town, but you think you're a million miles away.
Yep, and even only being a half an hour from town, it felt like you were a million miles away.
Right.
It's just such an authentic experience, and it was awesome.
So, as not a cowboy,
Yep.
the cat. Well, I mean, he's got the hat. But the cattle drive really gives you that experience.
Yes.
So I know that we have horses that we supply for the guests. We feed the guests breakfast, lunch, and
Amazing
dinner.
food, beaches,
Yes.
yeah.
And they drive 300 head of cattle in, which is really cool.
Super cool.
Super cool. And then you set up your own tents and everything, but all of your gear is transported.
Yeah, it is. And so I was kind of going to piggyback on what you were saying about the volunteers. It's incredible how many people give their time to be a part of this and take a week off of their jobs in order to go out on the cattle drive and give people this experience. You know, the camp crew that's moving all the tents and the saloon and the bathrooms and the food and the water and the showers and even the wranglers and the ranchers that come out to be a part of this. I mean, it's an army of people that devote their time to giving people an experience of a lifetime. And I think that's one of the things that dawned on me too, is just how many people are willing to, kind of devote a lot of their time. Maybe it's the only vacation they get the entire year.
It's a fun vacation.
And it's spent out there. It's
in Nevada.
Amazing.
We live in Nevada.
Yep.
So, Tune, you released your show today.
Yeah, so the story aired today on Nevada Sportsnet. It'll air again at 10 o'clock tonight on Nevada Sportsnet as part of NSN Daily. You can also find it online, nevadasportsnet.com. Okay. You can watch it on social media. So if you go to our Facebook page, Nevada Sportsnet, Instagram.
Perfect.
You can pretty much find it anywhere. I hope you guys enjoy the story.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to take a look.
It's good stuff.
Absolutely. And for anyone watching that's interested, RenoRodeo.com, Cattle Drive. Yeah. Get on the wait list. Yeah. It's worth it.
Do it. Even if you have to wait a couple of years.
It's so
Get
worth
in now. Give it a shot. Even if you're, as you said, not a cowboy like me, which I'm a little insulted.
Okay.
But no, it's great. It's great.
Tune in live. Taylor is up at parking. So tune in to Taylor.
A good opportunity to figure out how the parking works. It's been fabulous this week for us.
Yes. Live at 5 tomorrow night's our final night of Reno Rodeo.
Yeah.
Come down tonight, and we'll see you in just a few minutes.
Good. Thanks for watching.
Sponsored by Michael Hull RV Center, a proud sponsor of the Reno Rodeo.
You know, we're so lucky to live in northern Nevada. From its picturesque skylines, majestic Lake Tahoe, to its rich culture. For over 25 years, Michael Hull RV Center has been your hometown dealer. Yay! The sun's finally out, and it's time to start searching for that perfect unit. Whether it's a new travel trailer or RV, chances are we've got what you're looking for. And just like you, we live, work, and play here. So come on down to Michael Hull RV Center in Carson City, your local hometown dealer.
Our pets are part of our families at Healthy Tales, and we know yours are too. We work hard to provide the healthiest choices for them, researching new products and making sure the products we sell are as organic and holistic as possible. Our staff are pet nutrition specialists and are very knowledgeable on our foods, supplements, toys, and treats, and want to take time to discuss your pet's allergies and food tolerances. We want to give your dog or cat the best quality of life. Exceptional products for extraordinary pets, locally owned with 2 locations.
It's Pink Night at the Reno Rodeo.
How long? Welcome everyone. We're here at the shuttle stop for the UNR station. The shuttle started at 5 and it's running all the way through midnight. And as you see behind us, we've got a shuttle here and they come about every 10-15 minutes. And as you can see, I'm wearing pink. Tonight is Tough Enough to Wear Pink night, and it's been so fun seeing all these people come get on the shuttle with their pink shirts on. But as of right now, we've got the whole bus is full. So if you want to get on a shuttle, you better get here because they are packing up, and so is the parking. But don't worry, they'll still be here, and they'll get you to the rodeo and from. And also, when you come ride the shuttle, we've got these little gifts for you. We have Starburst and some pretty nifty bottle openers, all sponsored by Integrity One Business Branding Solutions. They have been so awesome by donating all these prizes every night for our shuttle riders. So when you get here, the parking, there's plenty of parking if you see out that way. And the shuttle bus drivers, they are some awesome ladies. I've had the pleasure of talking to them every night, and they are just the best. So if you get here, make sure you say hi. They're so friendly and so much fun to ride a shuttle with those ladies. They also usually are dressed to impress for each theme of the rodeo. So if you can get dressed for the theme, it's a good idea too. Tonight, with Pink Night, a portion of the tickets go to the Breast Cancer Foundation, which is pretty awesome. And with also, we've got some people coming on, but the shuttle has been a great addition to the rodeo because it helps with parking. You don't have to pay up here. It is absolutely free, and it is easy to park here, and the shuttle runs all the way through midnight. So the rodeo usually gets over around 10:30. You can hang out for a minute and then come get on the shuttle and come back to your car. All right, look, you guys can come onto the shuttle. Do you guys like a little prize for riding the shuttle? You got some candies. Did you guys like a prize for riding on the shuttle? No, thanks. All right. Thank you. Thank you. And also for tonight, we've got some tickets. And so we have some tickets for tomorrow night's finals performance. They are absolutely sold out. We will announce them tomorrow morning at 9:20. So tune in at 9, and we will see it. We'll announce your ticket winners.
Sponsored by Integrity One Business Branding Solutions, a proud sponsor of the Reno Rodeo. Nothing memorializes the 100th year since the initial Reno Rodeo than the commemorative art print. Reproducing the original watercolor painting of Lynn Brown was placed into the skillful hands of fine craftsmen at Dynographic Printing in Reno, Nevada. With both state-of-the-art equipment and the keen eye of the finest pressman in town, Ray Morales, the print was soon reproduced. Under the guidance of print expert Bill Price, the press check was on. No image would pass muster without the approval of 2019 President Mike Torvinen. In Lynn's words, so many things fade away, but the Reno Rodeo has stayed strong throughout the years, and I hope people see the history and how it has stayed true to its roots. Her signed limited edition prints are available online at renorodeo.com.
Creating a brand that stands out is easier said than done. Be assured you'll find branding solutions with Integrity One. Their ability to market your business is second to none, giving you the liberty to enjoy the summer sun. Integrity One, a catalog of over 1,000 branding resolutions. Integrity One, Integrity One, the best in business branding execution.